What is going on, my guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back over on the small tribe servers of Ark Ascended. First off, wanted to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you're having a wonderful time and a wonderful holiday break. So if you remember, in the past few episodes, we're able to build up here on the small tribe servers, move into a very nice solo rat hole, and then last time we were able to get tech tier defenses. So moving up in the world, let's get into a new episode. Alrighty, boys. So now that we have a little bit of tech, I wanted to start raiding some of the little metal farming bases on our server. We do have a tech rifle now, and so that will make getting into these transmitters a lot easier. Still don't have the transmitter engram, but you know, it's not going to stop us. So we're just going to mow this down really quick. Dude, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, lots of flak element, grapples, some weapons. Okay, dude, this is what I've been looking for. So if you have been watching this series, I've destroyed a ton of transmitters, and almost all of them have been empty. But we finally found one with some gear. Lots of element, lots of armor. That's great. Okay, awesome. So a lot of people will just go out, come over here to Aberration to farm metal, and then they will just leave all their stuff in their transmitter as they transfer their metal back. So that's why you can find some pretty good stuff in these little metal farming bases a lot of times, which is great, dude. This gives us a bunch more gear. Let's keep looking around here. Here's my little crab. I found this. He was wandering around on by the river. We don't really have a good spot for him, so I just kind of left him here, and I'm hoping nobody finds him. But these guys have like a little metal farming base here, as you can see, but it ran out of element finally, so we are taking this down. Today, because we got those tech turrets last time, I really just wanted to get as much element as possible and try to defend our base as much as we can here. We are farming some element the old-fashioned way. I know most people probably just use like extinction for element, but we have not forgotten the old methods. I kind of wish they would buff Aberration element. I mean, it's kind of like whatever at this point because people don't really use it, but it would be nice to get more than 3 element for farming over here because I feel like it's kind of hard compared to the other maps. Let's get our element out of here. Okay, boys, so here is where our base is at. Got a bunch of new tech turrets going. I'll show you everything here. So here is the entrance. Small little rat hole type of thing goes out there. And then if you come back up, we raised a bunch of new pyromanes, all on aggressive. Hopefully that'll make it pretty hard to get in there. And then we have the Tesla coils, the normal turrets, the tech turrets, the plants. We've pretty much done all we can to defend this little spot. There's not even that much room for more turrets, honestly. But, I mean, no one's really attacked us yet, but I'm hoping that if they do, this spot can hold its own. Alright, so we're back here on our Sky Quetzal. It is still alive. I spawned in over here on Ragnarok with the mission to go scout the server. I haven't been here in a few days, so we're gonna go look around and see if there is anything new. And I'm surprised that this Quetzal is still alive. You know, I'm sure that like not too many people are scouting the skies for Sky Quetzals, but it's been up here for over 2 weeks now. Okay, so we're destroying a bunch of these, like, cryo fridges, dude. I swear, this is so obnoxious. If you go to most small tribe servers, this is how it's gonna look. People have just spammed the cryo fridges around the drop locations, which makes it a lot harder for you to travel on and off the server. So I'm gonna be clearing a few of these up today. helping out, freeing the server from their masters here. And we even tamed up another Arthropleura. That way we can do double duty and clear some of these a lot faster. I am planning to scout this server for raids though. I haven't looked over this in a while, and I feel like Ragnarok is actually a map that people like to start out on, just because it's kind of an easy map for that. Alright, there we go. So we've destroyed quite a few of these. I'm kind of sick of this. It's not like I'm going to do the whole map, but I mean, at least we did a few. Bro, what is this? Oh my gosh, dude, that is massive. They're offline. Some huge breeding base. That looks like an ocean platform, but I know that it's not, because that's not even released yet. It comes out with Genesis. What is this? There's just a bunch of rafts? Yeah, it's a bunch of rafts. Dude, people dream, and I do too, dream about finding stuff like this. Here, let me, I need to turn off turret mode on this parasaur. It's gonna drown. Alright, boys, let's go check this out, dude. Oh my. So it looks like these guys have a bunch of griffins and pyromanes. They are like breeding up out here. Doesn't look like they're on aggressive. Wow. This guy doesn't have too much. I'll take his Ascendant Crossbow. His water, but yeah. Honestly, don't really care that much about anything else he has. Dude, if we could get like a griffin, I know these probably are like tamed, but if we could get like some griffin eggs, I'd be pretty stoked about that. So many pyromanes, but yeah, it looks like all this guy's dinos are tamed. I'm wondering if I should even like do anything about this, because I'm betting there's not even any loot here. Like, this is just a breeding base. It's like pretty obviously that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, I'm like questioning maybe I should just leave. Oh, come on, come on. I'm stuck. I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. That was so dumb. I like kind of knew that was gonna happen. That's why I didn't bite anything. But I was like, oh, as I fly away, I'll bite something. And that way, if they're unaggressive, I'll still be able to get away. But I just got like instantly stuck in that huge cluster of dinos. Oh my gosh, dude, that sucks. Took me forever to raise that wyvern too. Oh my gosh. I knew that I should have just left. Okay, well, I guess now that we've already lost a wyvern to these guys, we're gonna have to get some revenge here. Not that they did anything, but I'm pissed that I lost that wyvern, so I'm gonna kill the guys on this raft, and then we'll probably go grab like a Karcha from our Aberration base and come and meat run this whole thing and see if there's anything here for us. Gosh, that kind of pisses me off, dude. I only have 2 wyverns, and that's what the better one just died for like no reason either. I feel like these guys are just starting out too. I don't know. Should I be nice and just let them be? I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I am definitely going to drown. That platform was out in the middle of the ocean, and I didn't have any other way to get... like back, and so I just started swimming, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. That's okay though. I mean, we'll go back over to Aberration and get some stuff. Alright, so we're ready to transfer back to that Ragnarok server. We got a couple minutes on timer here before we're allowed to go. So we got 4 minutes. You know what I'm going to do is, I need to farm up a raft. So I got a Karcha. We're just going to throw out our Karcha, throw him on a raft, and then sail him out to that little breeding base. A little more here. Okay, raft acquired. Alright, so we had a couple minutes. I just wanted to... There's like a tech turret that was on one of these metal bases that I haven't destroyed yet because it's on the roof. We got a few minutes, so I thought I might as well destroy it if I can. I am trying to get like as many shards as possible, and it's pretty hard to get element, honestly. I don't really want to go over to Extinction and farm a vein or anything, so we are left to struggle here. Yeah, it's too high. Okay. Slap this foundation down, and we'll be able to build up a ramp and destroy that tech turret. Alright, dude, I'm almost dead to thirst here, but, you know, it's almost time to go. How many? About 500 shards, that's not bad. Okay, over back on Ragnarok. Let me toss down my cryo fridge. Let's see, I need to throw the raft down, and we'll be on our way. I'm hoping that maybe there's some cryo dinos or something in that breeding base. I mean, hopefully there will be. Hopefully it's not just the dinos. It'd be kind of a waste of time if it is just like a little meat run and we don't actually get any loot out of it. Alright, our big boy Karcha is out. Let's sail it out there, boys. Let's make sure this thing is disable resource harvesting, and we'll be chilling. Should make light work of this. Like, these are all tamed. They don't have too much health. Don't want that guy to die. Well, that was pretty fast. You know, that wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be. Okay, now that I'm in the water, I think I can only kill so many before I run out of stamina here. Nothing really yet. I mean, I haven't looked at the bags for all of those ones, but I'm not seeing anything too great here. I can't hit these through the ground, so I gotta come at it like from an angle. Alright, so here's what we got. We did get Griffin and RG eggs, which is pretty good. But as far as gear goes, there's really not much. It doesn't seem like this was like a very established tribe or anything like that, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so we came over here to Aberration, and I found what I've been looking for. You might be wondering why do you care about finding like an abandoned stego, and this is actually huge for us. This is going to be the play that will let us move up. We're going to be able to get a stego line from this, which is nice. Letting these Ravagers do the work. There we go. So I'm hoping this stego has a saddle, but even if it doesn't, we'll at least get a stego line, which is super nice. And it does have a saddle. Cap saddle, perfect. So yeah, we're going to use this essence to go resurrect this stego, and we'll finally have a good stego line. Okay, so we spawned over here to the Scorched Earth server, and wouldn't you know it, there is another stego and a Therizino right here. So we're going to take these out and get their essence. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in this new game, dinos that are killed drop an essence. It's basically like a ghost or like a spirit type of thing. And you can resurrect them in a certain dino over here on Scorched Earth. Which this is the way, if you want to get top lines on small tribes or other official servers, this is a super easy way to do that. Okay, my mana is almost dead here. But here is our Oasisaur. Gotta be careful not to hit this thing. So you can see we got the Therizino essence as well as the stego. We're not going to do the Therizino today. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. But I really want, I really need a good stego. I found an Aberration base that is ripe for raiding, but I can only do it if I have like a good soaker. So that is why we need that. Where is the inventory here? Okay, there we go. Started our reincarnation process. Okay, this vulture is glitched. Come on. These things are super tanky. They're all level 150, probably because this stego level is so high. Come on, dude. That one on the bottom there is like glitched out. Alright, perfect. You can see our FFA reborn stego here. Very, very nice. I think that's max, that's got to be like max HP on the stego. It's like almost level 450. I'm sure these guys have already mutated them to max. So that is super nice. All we got to do now is go raise this at our base, and then we'll have an OP soaker and finally be able to start doing bigger raids. Okay, we're back at our base. Need some berries here. And here is our stego. Alright, so here it is, 41k HP, basically 42. That is super insane. That'll probably get to like 190k if I get like imprint and then fully level it. So that is going to be absolutely crazy. You can see how many mutations that the stego has here. Very, very nice. Okay, so I'm over on our Aberration server, and I need to find a spot to put up like a breeding base. We don't have any room in our little rat hole. It's just too small. But I have like a good idea for a breeding base spot. It's up in the roof. There's like a little cave area that we're gonna go check out. Okay, and here it is. This spot is like really underrated. If you come up to the Aberration roof in like all these metal structures, there's all sorts of like little rat holes and caves that you can build in. This one's a little tricky to get in. You actually have to like put a foundation there. And then you can just pick it up and then you're in. But yeah, I've been in this spot a few times like on Arkpok. Not built in it, but like I've raided bases in it. And it should be pretty good for like a little breeding base. Doesn't need to last too long, just enough for me to get some dinos up. Okay, and let's throw our linked storage box. I love these things, basically like a little budget teleporter. Gonna allow us to have like a breeding base, a metal farming base, and everything we need here. Alrighty boys, it is the next day. My stego is fully raised and we are prepped for a raid. Finally, we're doing a big juicy tech raid. I scouted this the other day and now that I have a good stego, we are able to do it. We're over on Aberration and we're going to be raiding a familiar spot up in the roof. This base looks pretty juicy. It has tech, it has a tech generator, replicator, tech turrets, all that. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to finally be getting into like tech raids and stuff. I'm hoping we can do it. I'm not like as good at raiding in this game as I was in the last one, just because things are different. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for this. I have a cryo fridge stashed over here that we're gonna use. Let us head out. Alright, so here is the spot. If you're a long-time watcher, you probably know I built in this spot exactly on the old game, Ark Survival Evolved, on the Small Tribe servers. I think I had a base here for like 6 months. Pretty cool spot, actually. You can check it out here. They've got a replicator running, some tech turrets. Not like a super well-defended base, but exactly the thing I'm looking for. Like, oh gosh. Size-wise. Okay. There is our element. Toss this guy out. Here's our beautiful stego that we resurrected the other day. I think maybe their mana is going to be in the way here. So when I was like thinking about, oh, how can I get better dinos? I didn't even think about like resurrecting them like I did with this stego, but that's probably the easiest way to get like top lines. If you scout around small tribes a little bit, I guarantee you'll find dinos like this just hanging around somebody forgot about. So that's probably the best way to get like top lines. Alright, let's be careful about this. There are tech turrets, so I don't want to get beamed off of this. Soak this guy first. Okay, so we need like a little bit of a ramp. There's too much space between us and the base, and with the way cryo fridges work now, I can't just throw it up there. So I'm trying to... Oh, no way. This is too high above ground. Okay, I'm hoping that I can just make this by, like, jumping. These tech turrets are empty, or they're just on low. I don't know what's going on, but let's get this generator down, I guess. Come on, come on. Alright, all down. Wow, that was so much easier than I thought. I was like really nervous I was going to get beamed by all those tech turrets. They're empty though. Only like 1 or 2 turrets was filled. That's so weird. Okay, yeah. It looks like it's kind of like a small little... I don't know what they're doing on here. Maybe this is a metal base for them. 27 element. Here's some guy. Let's see in here. Just, oh, we got a mega lab. In here we got cryo fridge, some batteries. Nothing in here. Pin coded, pin coded. In the replicator we got... Oh, dude, a bunch of dust. These guys have shards in the replicator. Why wouldn't they just put these in the tech turrets? It's so weird. Alright, so let's, I need to get an Arthropleura out, and then we'll munch down these vaults in the cryo fridge and everything. Got a capped sword. And yeah, we'll see what these guys have. I mean, I don't expect them to have too much, but we'll have to see here. Okay, cryo fridge, 20 more element. Nothing really in the transmitter. Okay, I'm trying to get close enough to my cryo fridge where I can throw out my Arthropleura. Alright, perfect. There we go. So no dinos in the cryo fridge, unfortunately. They do have another one down here. I'm tempted to just break this. It's empty too. Okay, dude, come on. Don't make me have raided this base for nothing, I swear. Come on. Oh, here we go, dude. Oh my gosh, yes. So we got a full tech suit, maybe even 2. We got teleporter. Let's go, dude. I don't even have the tech chest though, the engram for that. But there's like 2 tech suits in here, a bunch of flak, teleporter, storage box, bunch of new flak, some dust, sword, Fabby. Another one of these mega labs. Okay, that's actually pretty juicy, dude. If this is all I get, I won't complain, dude. The tech suit is massive. I wanted to make those when we were making tech, but they're just too expensive, so that's really nice we're able to get one for free here. Okay, so here's what we got. A bunch of dust. Like 40 slots, 2 tech suits, like 4 or 5 sets of flak, some weapons. Really, really good haul, and I haven't even got to everything yet. I'm just going to transfer this stuff back to my home server. What I'm actually going to do is bring back some resources so we can craft up a couple things in the replicator before we destroy it. That way, I mean, you honestly don't even need to make a replicator if you're kind of playing like solo, like I am. You can just, if you raid big enough bases, they're going to have replicators, and that way you don't need to have one. Especially me, I mean, I can't fit one in my base. But yeah, I still don't have the tech chest engram. I haven't defeated the dragon yet, unfortunately. So we're walking. Alright, so there's 40 slots of dust. That is really great. Let's take this out of here and clear this. Alright, amazing. 40 slots of dust. Here is all of the juicy gear that we just got. The capped Fabi is also really great. Alright, so I spawned back into this Aberration server with some resources. I want to fix my tech rifle, and I want to make another one. And what we really need is a tech trough for our base. Okay, so we have a bunch of resources in here. The only thing we're missing is black pearls, but fortunately we are on Aberration, and I have the method for getting black pearls pretty easily. So we are going to go take our kit and grab those. Alright, so here's the method if you didn't know. Go get yourself in like the water with all the sketchy dinos. There's all sorts of eels. So get yourself a lamprey, and then you're immune to the radiation. You can jump down here and get black pearls. Okay, there we go. Now we have 2 tech rifles. That is amazing. And then the trough is what we really need. And then perfect. Oh, I need to make a shovel actually. Check for hidden loot here, and then we have a little bit extra resources. We'll probably just make these deadies here. But yeah, dude, that was a really nice raid. Bunch of good stuff from that, and we're even able to make another tech rifle and fix up our old one. So we are kind of chilling over here. Alrighty, boys, so that's going to wrap up this episode. We're able to do our first big raid on a tech base and make some further improvements to our little rat hole. Hope you guys are still enjoying the Small Tribe series. If you are, let me know in the comments. We got a couple more episodes in it, so look forward to that. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. Peace, my dudes.